Our reporter Miloš Bukarica brings us a story about filmmakers returning to film production after the quarantine.
Local video production stalled to a halt earlier this year due to the COVID-19 quarantine restrictions, limiting the number of people allowed to be in one place at a time. Now that productions are resuming, things are definitely different. The casting process, for example, has drastically changed. Luis Rocky Bacigalupo, producer of the short film Mittens, says the casting for his films is now almost exclusively online.
This sucks because I had to cast this from New York, so I'm only meeting my actors today for the first time. But they're dynamite, so it worked out.
Lewis says that connecting with actors is much harder when you're not seeing them face to face. This difficulty goes both ways, as actors have to get used to the new normal as well.
I've been acting for roughly a year and a half, 2 years.
Actress Jada Ferraro says that she is starting to get used to virtual auditioning, but that she also has some in-person auditions as well.
Auditioning now is more self-tapes, and if you're auditioning in person, mostly a mask, and they don't really want you to touch anything.
Health precautions have caused heavy delays on productions as well. Director Ramzi at UTA said that many of his planned film productions fell through, and that much of his other video work, such as weddings, real estate, and corporate videography, have been pushed to 2021.
I mean, this is the only thing that we had planned during COVID. It set it back, I think, maybe like a month, but it was a combination of things that set it back. But it has affected my other video production stuff that I do.
As to why this production was able to continue, Ramzi had this to say.
Well, luckily for this production, most of it's being filmed outside. And then obviously we have people on set supposed to be wearing masks if they choose to, but outside I think it's a lot safer.
As the restrictions continue to loosen, Ramzi hopes that this means a return to more film productions. Production on Mittens should be wrapped by the end of the week. Lewis and Ramzi are hoping that the movie will be released before Halloween. In Corsicana, this is Miloš Bukarica for UTA News.
The short horror film Mittens launches on YouTube at the end of the month.